Welcome back to the Stoic Tube. Sigma males are the endgame, the silent power that wins in the long run. In the modern social hierarchy, there's been endless debate over who really comes out on top: the charismatic alpha male, the supportive beta, or the mysterious sigma. But here's the twist most people overlook. In the long run, sigma males often prove to be the true endgame. They're the ones who quietly win, not necessarily by dominating in the spotlight, but by playing life on their own terms. While alphas fight for control and status, betas look for security, and the rest of the hierarchy scrambles for position, sigmas operate in a different dimension altogether. They're not interested in fitting into society's pre-built structure. They design their own. And in a world that's changing faster than ever, this independence and adaptability often make them the ultimate prize, whether in business, relationships, or personal fulfillment. 1. What makes sigma males different? First, let's clear the air. Sigma males aren't better than everyone else by default, but their mindset and lifestyle give them advantages that often translate into long-term success. Self-reliance. They don't need constant validation from others to feel worthy. Independence. They thrive outside traditional power structures, creating their own paths. Adaptability. They move like lone wolves, adjusting to situations without losing their identity. Selective connection. They choose their circle carefully, keeping energy-draining people at bay. This doesn't mean they're antisocial. In fact, they can be extremely charismatic when they choose to engage. But unlike the alpha who craves the spotlight, the sigma sees attention as optional, not oxygen. 2. Why they're the end game in relationships. In dating and relationships, the sigma's appeal is magnetic, even if it's not loud. Why? Because women, especially those who've already dated alphas and betas, often realize that what they truly want is stability without control, strength without ego. A sigma male provides exactly that. Mystery that keeps attraction alive, confidence that isn't overcompensating, freedom that respects the partner's individuality, loyalty that's earned, not assumed. While alphas may demand loyalty and betas may plead for it, sigmas inspire it. They don't chase validation through dominance or neediness. They earn it through authenticity and consistency. That makes them incredibly rare, and rarity always has high value. 3. The strategic advantage in life. In a society obsessed with climbing the ladder, the sigma quietly builds his own ladder. While others compete for positions, promotions, and status points, the sigma invests his energy into skills, assets, and personal growth. This long-term approach means they're less dependent on bosses, companies, or social approval. They can pivot quickly when opportunities arise. They focus on results, not applause. In short, they play the infinite game. The alpha may win the current round, but the sigma is setting himself up to win the marathon. 4. Why they outlast alphas in modern times. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The alpha's strategy works best in rigid hierarchies, armies, old-school corporate structures, or tribal leadership models. But our modern world is shifting toward decentralization, remote work, and personal branding. In this new environment, independence beats dominance, flexibility beats control, quiet influence beats loud authority. That's why the sigma mindset is thriving today. The ability to adapt, learn, and stay unshackled from societal expectations is the ultimate survival skill in a rapidly changing world. 5. The psychology that makes sigmas irresistible. There's also a psychological reason why sigmas are endgame material in human interaction. Their detachment from validation seeking creates a reverse attraction effect. The less they try to be liked, the more people want their approval. This plays out in multiple ways. In friendships, people trust them because they're not manipulative. In dating, the mystery keeps attraction burning long after the initial spark. In business, they're respected for results rather than politics. Sigmas carry an energy of abundance. They don't act desperate because they aren't desperate. That mindset is rare and magnetic. 6. The long game in love and life. Many women who once chased flashy alphas or comforting betas often circle back later in life realizing they want a Sigma. Why? Because once the novelty fades or the drama becomes exhausting, they start craving something deeper. A partner who's secure in himself. A relationship built on mutual freedom. A man who's loyal without being controlling. And once someone experiences a Sigma's brand of love, it's very hard to go back to anything else. That's why in relationships, Sigma males often feel like the final destination, the end game.